Okay, this is a quick video about how to operate a Husqvarna out front mower. Now, this particular one is an R316 TSX all-wheel drive, which is slightly higher up in the model range than many, but I believe they all operate in a fairly similar way. So there's a few things to point out first of all. Number one you're going to need is some fuel. So all you do is unscrew the fuel cap, and you can check your fuel level, make sure you've got some in there. There's also a you can see on the sighting down the side there as well that the fuel level is running there. You also want to make sure that it's all clear at the front, there's nothing obstructing you, and if you're really feeling keen, then you can just pop the rear cover there and you can check the oil, just making sure that there's some in it before you get going. So this has actually been running, so it's actually up on the stick a bit, but that's how you would check the oil. So on this side here, this is the main control panel with everything you're going to need. So this red one here is the choke, this grey one here is your throttle, you've got your lights on and off here. You can put your mobile phone on charge in there as well, and then you've got your key, 3 positions here, stop, you've got the lights on for running, and then also you've got your start. So it's just like running a car, apart from once it's started you can click it back one level and just the headlights will be on. This lever here controls the deck, so you can see that brings it up and down. To start the mower you have to make sure that that is up, and then you've got your height of cut selector down here as well. Typically I find level 2 is sufficient on this particular mower. On some of the larger areas I'm cutting I might actually work my way up to level 3. You've got your dashboard up here, which if we just turn that on, you can see a couple of bits of information come up there, namely your revs and your hours and whether your lights are on or not. This one here is your accelerator on a hydrostatic model. This one here is your reverse pedal, so you just push this one to go and you push this one to reverse. Pretty simple. And then on this side we have the foot brake, hand brake, parking brake, whatever you want to call it. That's on there, and also to be able to start the mower you have to make sure that that is pushed in. Now you can see there's a little piece of metal coming out here, and that's stopping, that's basically locking this on. And then you can see just here on that P, that is the actual button to engage that. So if you push on that, that little button goes in, and then the parking brake is off. Now the mower won't start, so if you push that in and then push that in just to catch it, that will engage the parking brake. So to get going, if you saddle up, let's put the ear defenders on. Right, so what you want to do is make sure that your deck is up. If it's cold, you want to make sure that your choke here is all the way on, but this mower is warm, so I don't need my choke on. And you want to set for a mid throttle as well. Just double check again that the parking brake is on, and then you're ready to go. So mid throttle, turn the key and start her up. Now if you're just running it from cold, you'll want to let it warm up for a few minutes beforehand, but as this is already warm, we can bring the revs up just before we want to cut. So if I can show you how to engage the blades, you'll bring the revs up, you'll drop the deck down, and then that will automatically engage the blades. Right, now we're cutting grass. So to actually operate the mower, what we'll want to do is, if you push the parking brake down, that disengages it. Now we're actually free to move. So again, you can just use the bigger pedal to go forwards. Now we're moving. If you lift off, it'll brake for you, and then you can use the smaller pedal to go back again. So you'll see it's quite simple. push this one forward, turning your wheel, really easy. Now, one of the benefits of the out front Husqvarna mowers is just how tight the turning circle is. You can see how close I can get to this tree here when I'm mowing. The only really limitation is the headroom. So again, if we go to this tree here, yeah, you can see how tight we can get. We can actually get tighter than that. So really, really manoeuvrable mower. So what I'll probably now do is just mow this little bit here, set the revs up, and we'll go for a bit of mowing. So what we do, we put the revs up, we engage the deck, now we're mowing, and now off we go. So there you go. As a quick introduction to how to run a Husqvarna mower. Yeah, didn't need those. Really simple to operate. Really nice machine. Operate it with one hand. It doesn't take any energy or skill or anything. You just got to get the startup procedure right. And it does a really nice job. So there you are. Thanks for watching.